By Uliana Malashenko. Is it true that a Canadian sniper who calls himself Wali was killed in the besieged Ukrainian port city of Mariupol before March 23, 2022? No, that's not true. The person who runs the online application portal for Canadians volunteering to go to Ukraine told LED Stories that the sniper is alive. Additionally, the sniper told Canadian news media that he is unharmed. One of the first mentions of Wali's alleged death was March 15, 2022, when the rumor started circulating on the social media site Telegram, including this post. In English, the post appeared under the headline, "Canadian sniper Wali dubbed the world's deadliest sniper is dead." It continued, quote, "Killed by Russian Special Ops Forces just 20 minutes after going into action in Mariupol, Ukraine." End quote. Here is how it looked at the time of writing. Source: Telegram.com. Screenshot: Wednesday, March 23, 2022, 15 hours 3 minutes and 19 seconds Coordinated Universal Time. Also on March 15, 2022, the Russia Informa account on Twitter published an identical claim. Here is how it looked at the time of writing. Source: Twitter.com. Screenshot: Wednesday, March 23, 2022, 16 hours 38 minutes and 56 seconds Coordinated Universal Time. None of the posts provided photographic or video evidence of the sniper's alleged death, nor of identification, personal belongings or other objects that would prove his body had been found or taken custody. The Canadian government requires relatives of a citizen who dies abroad to obtain a death certificate in the country where the death occurs. However, there were no reports about the sniper's relatives or their representatives traveling to Ukraine or making other efforts to obtain the required document. In Canada, Chris Eklund, a Hamilton, Ontario businessman and Army veteran, is in charge of coordinating war volunteers. He launched an application portal in part to find candidates with medical or military experience. On March 11, 2022, CBC, the Canadian Public Television Network, cited Eklund as saying that the portal would significantly lower the training required in the Russia-Ukraine war theater. Asked about Wali on March 23, 2022, he told LED Stories in a LinkedIn message, "He is alive and well." He actually found it kind of comical with a lot of the stories going on about him, Eklund said in a phone interview with a LED Stories reporter. "It's typical Russian disinformation. That's a typical playbook." Eklund said another group of false social media statements claimed that his portal was not accepting any more applications. According to Eklund, the Ukrainian government had changed its requirements for foreign volunteers 2 days earlier. Now they are only looking for veterans with combat experience, he said. "For my operation, it eliminated roughly 95% of all applicants. When you look at recent combat experience worldwide, we're talking Afghanistan. Even many of those with combat experience are now married, have kids, have careers." CBC correspondent Ashley Burke was able to contact Wali via a video call. She reported, "I'm pretty much the last person to know about my death," Burke reported the sniper told her on March 22, 2022. He said that he had never been to Mariupol, where he was rumored to have been killed, and after spending his first week in Kyiv, he returned to an undisclosed safe location in Ukraine. Wali also added that he hadn't killed any Russians yet, but he helps doing so. Military and FBI snipers often operate in pairs, one monitoring wind and spotting targets, the other shooting. Wali is a nickname used by the author of several autobiographical books about a Canadian sniper's experience in Afghanistan. The writer's identity remains unknown. According to this BBC report, a Canadian sniper hit a target from 3,540 meters, more than 3 kilometers or 2 miles, away in Iraq in 2017, setting a record for the longest confirmed kill shot. However, that achievement was not credited to Wali. In fact, the name of that sniper has never been released. So the claim about Wali being the world's deadliest sniper also remains unconfirmed. A person calling himself Wali appeared on CNN on March 4, saying that he got a phone call from a friend and was heading to Ukraine from Poland. Source: CNN.com. Screenshot: Wednesday, March 23, 2022, 20 hours 47 minutes and 57 seconds Coordinated Universal Time. Other lead stories fact checks related to the 2022 Russia-Ukraine conflict can be found here.